Good morning, people. I'm trying to get set up here. Hopefully, you can still hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure. All right, cool. Fishymon's here. Good morning, Fishymon. How
Good
you doing?
morning, everyone.
It was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Which,
technically it's my birthday weekend still.
and technically, it's your birthday month,
Yes.
and it's your birthday year. Everyone has one. Good morning, people. Matt, Liquid Zoo. I see you were here a little early this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Although it says it doesn't come on until 9 a.m. Central Time. That's not right, right? It's only 8 a.m. Central Time. It's 9 a.m. East Time. I don't know. Color Guppies, Vinay, what's going on, man? He was with us yesterday too. We had a fish swap for the Lehigh Valley Aquarium Society, and Vinay, Color Guppies, came up, and Kirk Fishimon came over, and we hung out, and it was cool. And we got some swap stuff, so we can talk about that in a minute. But we'll get into it. Let me say hi. Say hi. Good morning. Sunday morning. John McKenzie. What up, dude? Mexicali. Matt, do you sleep? You, Matt? Scotty Aquati, man. What's going on, man? How you been? New York Tomshick. Good morning, everyone. Window licker number 5 says, I do this weird thing and set an alarm. Jeez, set an alarm for this? Holy cow. Wow. That's a lot of pressure, dude. I don't know if I can handle that. Jeff Kane, good morning, good morning. Mystery Snail Guardian, good morning. How you doing? Michael A., good morning. Am I missing anyone? Greg's Planet Tanks. What's up, dude? S, buddy. All right. I think that's everyone. Richard McCarthy. What's up?
And
Halfway.
Liquid Zoo, I did get a. Sorry, I
Oh,
didn't
you're
mean
cool.
to cut you off there.
You're cool.
I did get a birthday present.
Mm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
S actually gave me a little surprise when I got there because when I got there, I seen KJE
Keith is his name, right?
and S. Yeah, Keith, right?
I think his name's Keith.
And S had already arranged with him to give me a credit of $30 of anything from his store. So that was really cool. Thank you, S.
Yeah, that was cool. And immediately he goes to the most expensive thing on the table. Like, ooh, how much is this?
Yeah,
Omni Rock, what's up, man?
I ended up buying getting two handmade handmade pleco caves
Yeah,
from KJE.
those are pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah,
They're like numbered and stuff too, so each one's like individually
yeah,
like
each one's
unique. Yeah,
individually numbered. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
they are cool.
Rico Stan says Blargle. No, that's just thinking. Like, isn't that a Magic the Gathering? No, that's Yargle. Never mind. Close. It's almost Yargle Day, isn't it? S or Omni Rock would know. All right, S stands for sweet. That's right. Sweet sugar. That S is a decent dude. I heard rumor. I don't know. I don't know. So, Fishy Mom, what else did you get at the swap? You got Pleco Caves.
I got pleco caves. I got the live critters. I got was three Luminatus
That's right. It was a reverse
and
trio,
yeah,
so it was
it's
two males, one
supposedly
female.
two females and no, two males and a female. Yeah, and I also got some cherry shrimp
Hang on a second. Yeah, go ahead. Keep
for
talking.
the cherry shrimp for my bowl, and I got a ton of plants. A ton of plants. I don't hear you. So it looks like he's talking to his wife, folks.
Yeah, sorry.
So I
There was
guess I'm running the show.
you were there was an issue. Uh, I don't know. Over the winter, I had a pipe burst in not burst. It started leaking in the sea, like for the shower, and there was no access to that area, so I had to cut a hole in the bathroom wall. And I haven't fixed the hole. I just put a piece of drywall over that because I got to redo the whole bathroom actually. Like I need to gut that bathroom. That's like on the list of things to do. But anyway, apparently the cat got behind that little piece of drywall I stuck there and is now in the ceiling of the house somewhere. So that's what she was calling, telling me like we got a problem, man. He's in the walls. That cat. I don't even know.
Monty's in the walls.
He's in the
Hmm.
ceiling apparently. Yeah.
He's a crazy cat.
Sorry, I
Well,
didn't mean
he's
to interrupt
a
that. But I said it's gotta wait. He ain't
he's
gonna
an
earn it.
alley cat.
He's gonna live in the ceiling for a minute. That actually might be a bad thing though. Trying to think what he can do up there. No, anybody all right.
Yeah,
It might be a dirty
there
mess.
actually was a lot of great plants there. A lot of people had really good looking plants there.
Yeah, I got some plants too. Um, you got a lot of plants though, right? I kind of
Y-
got sidetracked
Yeah,
on the question you told me about this, so I didn't hear what you said. Like I know what you got, but I forget. Where?
I got like Renickii, I got Hydrocotyle Japan, I got so many things. I
You had
got
red
blue
root red root floaters that
crypt,
Vinay tried to steal.
red root floaters. Yeah, Vinay tried to rip me off of my red root floaters, but
People
I
under the
caught him
stairs.
though. I caught him.
He caught him. He caught him because Vinay reached into his pocket and was like, "Wait, what the hell is this?" What's up, Robert? Tianaqua? Good morning. Alishon, what's going on? Yeah, yeah, you did. You were on the hunt for plants, man. You did. You just like as soon as we got in there, it was like everybody just scattered. Dishimon went like, "I'll take that plant. I'll take that plant. I'll take that plant," and then we lost him. We got to the point where we couldn't even find him. We were looking for him. Like 2 hours in, we're like, "What the hell happened to Fishimon? He was in some bin with the plants." Um. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. What else? Uh. Steve. Steve. Steven? I think I don't know if he's Steve or Steven, but Fish Rumor, right? We met him before. He's
Yeah,
been at a bunch of
Steve. Yeah,
swaps, and we saw him
Steven.
at the Clash, and he was at the swap selling. He was a vendor, and he saw me, and he's like, "Hey, I got something for you." He's like, "I got you some nanofish." So he starts digging in his bag. I'm like, "Oh, this is going to be interesting." And he goes, "All right, here you go, buddy. Here you go." And he hands me a baggy full of these. He's like, "That's payback for the April Fool's video." And I told him, "Look, dude, these aren't going to make it either, right?" And as you can see, there's only 3 left. And
Yeah, I think they might have had ick.
Fishimon gave me his too because he got some, and they didn't make it at all. They didn't make it past last night. So I thought that was funny. Thanks, Fish Rumor. Made us all laugh.
Patrick Hardy working on his bowl, man.
Oh yeah,
Working
nice.
on packing that bowl.
Oh yeah, Patrick Hardy. Good morning. Good morning,
I
Debbie Holden.
Alshon wants to know what did you get from Q?
I
Q. By the way, Q was there, people. We got to meet Q.
Yeah, we saw
She's a
Susie
very
Q.
nice lady.
Yeah, she was cool. She was selling mugs. She was selling some plants too. I think stickers. And she had, I guess she's breaking down her saltwater aquarium or was, and she had, dude, this is money. See those rocks? Can you see those rocks? Yes. Don't worry about the rope. That's for some other project. You don't need to see that. Don't look at the rope. There's rocks. Anyway, she took them out of her aquarium. I guess she soaked them in vinegar, bleached them. Blah 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 blah. They were still kind of wet. So, and they were originally $5 a rock, which is still a decent price for that stuff. That stuff's usually like $4 a pound or something like that. $3 a pound. She sold them to me for $3 a rock. So I got 3 rocks
Oh
for
yeah.
$9.
Before I forget, I gotta go on the record and say that KJE Keith is a very stand-up guy. He gave me a bunch of botanicals. He was like, "Hey, Fishy Man, it's your birthday. This is on the house," and he just
Nice.
started picking out. he was selling a bunch of botanicals, like all different kinds of seed pods and
Like alder cones and
just
stuff. Yeah, like weird. Like yeah, it was like a
yeah,
mix of stuff, right? Yeah. It looked like something
and
you'd see at
he
like
was
a potpourri bowl.
yeah, he was selling it in like by the ounce or something like that, and he just reached in, grabbed a whole bunch of different kinds, put it in a bag, and gave it to me. Yeah, really good guy, man.
Yeah, he's cool. I got a bunch of fish food from him actually. Dr. Basilier's yesterday. I got this, the regular old fish food with the medium size pellet, which is like half a millimeter, I think. And then I got apparently this is like he's like I don't know. He said this on one of his live streams, KGE, and I picked it up because I always thought this would be
Thank
good.
you, Patrick.
But he said that he's like one of the few vendors, or maybe the only vendor in the U.S. that sells these, and they're basically bottom feeder tablets for they sink to the bottom for like plecos and catfish and stuff.
Why
So I
didn't
got
you show me that, man? At
I
the
did show
swap.
you that. Dude, I've been talking about this for a fucking month, man. You don't listen to me, Fishyman. Serves you right. What else did I
What
get?
did you say?
I said I've been talking about
What
this
did
for
you
a
just
month.
say?
I've been talking about those better tabs for like a month
I
because I've
heard
told them.
you. I was just kidding. I heard you. Jeez.
I'm taking applications for co-host people. Let me know. Send me an email. Geek Boy, what's going on?
It's not a high paying job,
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
me.
You don't get it. Yeah, you get paid. You get paid some fry. You get some fry.
You're shooting.
Gertrude fry. Speaking of that, they're doing all right. They're down here.
Oh yeah, and thank you, Jason, for giving me some of them fries.
Yeah, I did. I hooked them up yesterday. Gave them some of the not so new hatched ones. Let's go down here and look. Can you see them? My fry. Yeah, let me take this lid off. My little fry containers where I hatch them out in these little bins. I also have Blue Dream shrimps in this tank. I gotta say shrimps. But apparently they've infiltrated the hatching beds, which I don't think that's a problem at all. In my experience, they tend to clean the eggs. I don't know if I can see anything. There's a bunch of little babies. This one only has a couple. I have not been gathering eggs, although I do have the mop in the thing. The mop is probably filled with eggs. I should probably just take that mop out and put it in a tank.
Yeah, man. Maybe the next co-host won't sound so funny. We
Funny
can
how?
only hope.
Like a clown?
Do I
So there's a
amuse you, Matt?
exactly. What else did I got? I got this thing.
Funny, haha.
I also got some moss, but I spread that all over the fish room already, so we're not going to be seeing that, or at least not easily. I got this little Buse on log thing. I was going to use it for my pack-a-bowl, but it just didn't look right. It was too. It took away from. You ever add something to something and it detracts from the whole project? Yeah, that's kind of what that did. So I'm just gonna let it sit here and chill out until I figure out where to go with it. I also
Yeah, you
gave
should have just
Vinay a
given
bunch of these
that to
shrimp.
me. You should have just given it to me because it's,
I
just
know.
gonna
Should have,
should
but I
have.
didn't.
That could have been another one of my birthday presents.
Could have. Should have, would have, could have. The other thing I got, which I was happy about, was let me see. Let me switch cameras. I don't know if we're gonna see him. There's one guy hanging out there, right there by the leaf. I don't know if we can see him. Get a little pointer stick. There you can see him. I got some baddest. Some little baddest. Can you see that?
And he supposedly got
Right over here.
female at least one female in there with the three.
Yeah, I bought the bag I bought said it was a trio. It was one male, two females. That's what they said. So we'll see. But I see two of them right now, and there was a third one somewhere in there. I saw them all this morning. I fed them some grindle worms. I don't know how well they eat that, but we'll see.
Kepler says my voice reminds him of Droopy Dog.
That's funny. That's absolutely hysterical.
Who the hell is Droopy Dog?
Droopy dog. Here, let's see if we can find it.
Yeah, see if you can find it.
Droopy dog. Let's look at images. Here we go. Can I share my desktop? Yep. That's Droopy dog.
Ah, yeah, I know who he is now.
That's too funny.
Can you get a clip of him talking?
Probably. I don't know if I feel like searching for that though right now. But yeah, I got rocks at the swap. I got plants. I got some moss. I got the batis, and I got fish food. I think that was pretty much it. And you got
I have to say that
luminoscent
there was,
plants.
I think there was more people
I took a video.
than the last swap, and I have to say that I think there was a lot more stuff the vendors brought too.
Yeah, I could agree with that. All right, so let's. I'm just gonna take a minute here. I might be able to show. I only took like a 30-second, maybe two 30-second videos. We'll do
We
this.
met a lot of cool people there.
Yeah.
Walker.
Wait, I have this in use already? Oh yeah. Okay, we don't need to loop it, and we do need to find the files. Bear with me, people.
We met this guy. His name is Walker, and he has a lot of miniature terrariums with like aquatic plants that he has converted to being immersed, and he grows it in aquatic soil. It's like some really cool environments. He has little isopods and stuff in there,
All
and
right.
these things are like tiny. They can fit on your desk and stuff.
Good morning, Berkeley Bell. What's going on? CJ Black, good morning. Oh, fishy on. So,
Patrick wants to know what's the last day of the bowl contest.
all right, we were just talking about this. It is scheduled to end at May 31st. Somebody on the video asked if we could extend the deadline. So I don't have a problem extending it to like the Saturday before the stream, so the 4th of June, give it an extra couple days. But yeah, end of May. Maybe June 4th. If I don't have anything by the stream, email me by June 5th, or you're not counted. So by June 4th, on or before June 4th. Sound good? The extra 4 days, 4 days. Make it an even 4 weeks, I think it is. 5 weeks maybe, because we started on the 1st. Yeah, 5 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah,
31st.
that sounds good to me.
We'll extend it to the 4th to make it an even 5 weeks. Okay? Everybody okay? You okay with this? Okay. I'm okay with it. All right, let's look at the swap. I got some video. I guess there's audio on this? I'm not sure. We'll find out. Probably me just swearing. Hang on. Crowd. There we go. Now this is as the locals call it, Copley, right? Or the non-locals, Coplay. But yeah, it's a fire company. You can't see my pointer, but yeah, it's a bunch of tables, a bunch of people. In the back right corner where that exit sign is, there is a hallway that goes to a whole nother room. So let me finish showing this. Yeah, this is like basically the doors where the fire trucks are wide open. Tables.
By the way, Michael from Michael's Fishroom was there.
It's true.
He had a table.
KG was there. Stu was there. Some other weirdos.
She was broke my hand. That's a strong woman. Yeah, I was saying messing around. I would definitely go by. That way she's gonna pump it. Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Rocks I bought.
I'm just getting a scan shot of the room.
Right there in yellow, in the bags.
What he's doing?
That's it, man. About it.
Yeah, this guy right here in the freeze frame had some really awesome plants, man.
Yeah, that guy really does have a
His
lot of
plants. You can see all his plants. You can see they're plants that he's grown himself. So you're getting plants that are already submerged, converted, everything. All rooted. Everything he sells has roots. Some really good plants.
Yeah.
Really good plants.
Yeah, I agree with that. And you got a pretty good deal on some of them, if I remember. Good morning.
Yeah, I did.
I missed the description of the bowl challenge. When was that announced? It was we talked about it on the May 1st stream. I think I've shown it every stream since then, and then people have been plugging it in a lot of other live streams. So, but I can show the video. There we go.
Yeah, show the video.
I'll show the video.
Why don't you?
See the video?
Show the video. Why don't you?
It's showing. See it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, pretty simple. Glass bowl or jar or something similar to that. Mustache water. And
yeah, it could be a cylinder. It could be a glass bowl.
Plastic bowl. It doesn't even. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Some clear object. That's not a tank.
A lot of static from your.
Sorry.
Your mic.
I ran upstairs to get some water. Contest ends May 31st, but we're extending that to the 4th of June. So it's the full 5 weeks. Right? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, transition.
That sounds good to me.
Works for me too.
Jigglypuff.
Pack that bowl.
Yes,
yep,
people,
there's a
pack that bowl. Pack a bowl.
But I hear S has already a winning entry. That's interesting. I've heard rumor that S is working on something.
Oh yeah?
You know what? I don't know.
Do tell.
That's all I heard is that S is he's gonna pack a bowl.
Well, I have an entry. I have heard a rumor that my bowl is gonna beat your bowl. That's just the rumor I've heard.
That's the rumor. That's the word on the street. That's the word on the street.
Word on the street.
Let's see. I heard. I don't know. My bowl's getting my bowl's hidden. You're not allowed to see it.
It's not over till it's over.
There's my bowl. It's packed. I had to hide it. I almost knocked it all over this morning too. I bumped into this table.
We're gonna have some celebrities entering as well to pack the bowl contest. Stephen P. and Brooklyn Bell are doing an entry. I don't know if Brooklyn is you and Steven's bowl gonna be like a combined effort.
Joint effort? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But at least I don't have to worry about competing with them. I just got to compete with you.
Yes, yes. You don't have to worry about competing with the celebrities. Just
That's right.
me.
I just gotta beat you, man. That's it. Yep. So that's my bowl getting ready to be packed, or it's already. I still have a little bit of fun. I got time. I got 2 weeks to finalize some stuff. Other than that, yeah. So pretty simple. Prizes. It'll be good. Balls versus bowls. All right. Where we at here?
And we were talking about this as well. You want to mention this maybe
Go ahead.
about maybe doing a follow up of the bowls,
Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
like
We're a
maybe a I
couple
don't know, a
months in.
3 month follow up.
Yeah. Like maybe we'll do a follow-up contest. Which one looks better after 3 months, or something like that, or
Yeah, yeah,
prizes to be had, maybe. Yeah. So don't break your bowl down after you win or don't win.
yeah.
It might be
Don't
better.
break your bowl down, people,
You never
because
know.
3 months later on down the road, we want to see if your bowl is still surviving, it's still thriving, if it has nothing but algae in it, or if it's like getting better looking. We want to see it 3 months down the road.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a good idea. All right. Do like an update to the bowl, packed bowl. What would we call this?
Brooklyn says that they're doing separate bowls, but they're doing it together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
There we go. Yeah, that's it. On the 27th, we're escaping. Nice. That is cool.
Debbie
Right on.
thinks it's a great idea to have the 3 months down the road review come back to the bowls.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea too. I'm down with it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing I got to swap was I totally forgot about this. I got mushroom coral. I can't forget that. Come on, I know you people are all about the saltwater. But I did the same thing I did last time. Hopefully I won't kill it this time.
You see that? Eric Wyrock knows.
What
He
is he?
knows.
Uh-oh.
Word on the
Uh-oh.
street is Fishy Man's going to win the contest.
I
I
don't know
know
about
that.
this. So I did the
Eric
thing.
Eric has his ear to the word on the street. Anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off. You
No,
can
you're
go
good.
ahead.
I was just pointing to
Show them
coral.
your
And I did the
show
thing
them
with
your mushroom.
it's a little wine glass thingy, shot glass thingy. It's actually an aperitif glass. But and some lava rocks, but it was still glued to the piece that they had it. But I imagine that's gonna come apart. So I'll leave it there forever. And I'll try not to kill it this time. I make no promises. New local, what's going on?
Is
Word
that
on the
water
street
you
is
drinking?
yes, yeah, crunchy water.
All
What am I
right.
doing?
Yeah, what was you gonna say? Word on the street, what?
I was just reading the thing that word on the streets that Fishy Mountain's gonna win. We'll see.
Didn't I just get done saying that?
I I'm a little slow.
Jeez.
All right? It's Sunday morning. Chill out. Why make my life hard? It's supposed to be easy. All
New
right.
local Austin, how are you? Coffee up. Sunday fun day is here.
Heck yeah. Except I drank all the coffee already. Yeah, you ain't lying. It's actually kind of coming. I don't know. It's still got a lot of algae in there, but it seems to be getting not as bad.
Yes, I seen that tank in person. The algae is very pretty looking. It is. Very nice colors.
It does kind of stand out. But yeah, I should probably do better. I got to keep up on the water changes, I guess. Too much nutrients in the water column. Although the corals are looking great.
Yep, Patrick Hardy agrees. He says that's the word in the bayou and the swamps too.
We'll see. We'll see. Take you and your
I got
bowl and leave
I
you in the
got
swamp.
my followers, man. I can't help it. People, people hear that I'm packing a bowl.
They
They
want
know it's
in.
gonna be a good one.
Good morning, Kelly. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in.
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. It's not over yet, buddy. Don't count me out.
I know it's not over until it's over.
All right. Do we want to do something today, or we just want to sit around talking about how awesome your bowl is?
Let's do something.
All right.
What are we doing today?
This tank. I don't know. See, I've been putting this off forever because A, I keep forgetting about it, and B, I don't know.
You
I
you
forget
keep
about it.
forgetting about
I
it.
keep forgetting about it. But this tank is a 75 gallon. It's got it's an unheated tank. It's got goldfish, white cloud minnows. I think it's even got the ruby red, whatever gold variety of them. Gara rufos, red garas. Wow, where's my finger? There it is. And I remember once there was a couple streams ago I was talking about like I used to have a bunch of hill stream loaches in here, reticulated, and a Chinese hill stream loach, and I thought that they were dead. I was wrong. The reticulated ones are still alive. I saw them like a day or two ago, so they must just be good at hiding. I don't know about the Chinese one. I haven't seen him, but I have seen the reticulated ones. So I guess that's good. But filtration on this tank is sponge filters, and I don't know if you can see the intake tube there, but there is a canister filter on this tank. It's like the only canister filter I have running. I think I have another one in storage. And the only reason I threw it on this tank is because I had it, and it was working. But after over a year of entire neglect and not doing anything, it starts doing this. I need more slack. I can't get that close. We're stuck on something. There we go. Stuck on some rocks. I don't know if we can see that. Can we see that? Is that too bright? No, that's good. I'll leave it a minute because every so often it starts to. Can we see the outtake? Maybe not. This may not be a good angle.
No,
The
I don't
outtake.
see
What is
it.
it? What outtake? What is that? That's not even a word. Outflow.
Yeah.
Hang on. There we go. Anyway. Over here somewhere is the the outflow. And it's definitely clogged up because it keeps spitting like nothing but air out every once in a while. See a bunch of bubbles and a bunch of junk. See all that like stuff floating in the water? That's coming from the filter. The outflow. So I need to take care of it. I am a true Doge gamer. Right on, dude. Space Egg. What's up, man? How you doing? Fish got skills. Good morning. What? I don't know about this. My loaches do that for the longest time. I thought just had one in a certain tank. Oh yeah. Yeah. My email is wrong on one site, degenerate. What? Fishing, what are you talking about? Which email? You might have my old email. I mean, either one would work. I still get them. Your email is wrong on one site. Jason, have you had Siamese alligators? Would that take out my hair algae? Okay. Probably. Depending. We were talking about this, right? Fishing Mom? With the alligator thing? Where,
Yeah.
I eat bugs. I think, yeah. I was going to say, it seems like I am a true gauge domer here, Doge Gamer might be a troll. So keep an eye on that guy. But yeah, we were talking about the algae eating thing. Like most algae eaters will eat algae as long as there's nothing else for them to eat, because they tend to like things other than algae better. So the Siamese algae eater probably would eat the algae, assuming you didn't feed the tank anything else. Whoa. But, and especially from what I understand, I had a Siamese algae eater when I was a kid, right? And I don't think I've kept one since. But my experience is they eat the algae when they're young because they're always looking for everything. But when they start getting bigger, then they just whatever. They eat whatever they can find. All right. I don't know about this dude, but I'm putting you in timeout. And if you come back and do it again, then I'm going to ban you. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, no worries. Fish, what is it? Fish got skills, but, you know, I just gave the warning. So control your brother. Anyway. Yeah, come back in 5 minutes if you aren't a troll. Just mixed up the whatever. So yeah, that's my thought on the algae eaters, Siamese. They can be very good. I got nothing against them. I think they're pretty cool looking fish, actually. They do have a
Don't
tendency,
they
though,
get
if
kind of big, though?
they do get big, they will get big. Like, I think they can get up to, like, I don't know, like almost a foot, I believe, at full, maybe even bigger when they're full adults.
Yeah.
The other problem you got to watch out for is if they're not getting enough food and there's other fish in the tank, they will start eating the slime coat off of other fish.
Yeah.
So if you see a algae eater like constantly harassing another fish, that's what he's doing. He's eating it. He's basically sucking all the slime off of them. All right, let's go down.
Hey, Chewy.
Good morning, Chewy. All right, this is an old Eheim canister filter. I've had this for like quite a while. Like a 22 something. I can't remember the model numbers. This is better. Get to see this like disgusting underneath here. But yep. So we will find the power plug. Where the hell it is? Right here. Where does this go? Over there. Is that right? Yeah. This might not be a good idea. Because where this plug is. You can hear that thing churning, like choking up. I think it's this one. Could be wrong.
Window Liquor had commented and said I played with the light settings of my 75 gallon rainbow, turned the blue off to see if it would slow down the hair algae growth. Nope. And he said nope.
Well, how long? All right. First of all, you got to give it like none of these changes are really ever instant. You know what I mean? In my experience, you got to give it some time, like weeks, to actually notice the change. So maybe it hasn't been enough time, or it just hasn't been enough. All right. These things function. They have like these shut-offs, right? You shut one off, shut the other off. If I could spin it. There we go. And then they have these quick release things that you just unscrew. Pull it out, a little bit of water spills. That's the intake. This is the out. The outtake. And a little bit of water's going to spill. And now this is free. Ooh. And heavy. All right. I'm going to leave that there for a sec. And I'm going to bring the other camera and set it up so...
Terry's in the house. He's asking, are we confusing the Chinese algae eater with the Siamese algae eater?
Maybe. They're both very similar, are they not?
Are we?
I mean, will the Chinese algae eater not do the same thing I just talked about, or the Siamese one? Hang on, let me turn this light on.
I think one gets really large and one doesn't.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
But I'm not sure which
Isn't
one is which.
Isn't the Siamese algae eater often wait, is that the flying fox that I'm thinking of too? That's like a fish that always gets confused with that.
I have no clue.
Well, we know this.
I thought the flying fox was those giant bats, fruit bats from Australia.
Maybe. All right, this is a tight corner here, man. Holy cow, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this really effectively. Actually, wait a minute, we can do that. All right, hang on. I got to untangle myself from the computer and the chair. Let's go that way. I swear, there's just cords everywhere all the time.
Vanowski, what's up?
What's up, Vanowski? Vanowski. I think we need a lesson on how to
Louis
pronounce
says
your name.
common names are misleading.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Aren't they always misleading? Yeah, exactly. Common names are very misleading. So,
Terry says the true Siamese algae eater is pretty chill, and yes, a lot like a flying fox.
gotcha. Okay. Now let's see how this looks. Because this is going to be a mess. You can already tell it's going to be a mess. Yeah, adjust that camera.
Janet P says, yes, Siamese algae eaters have that line all the way through their tail. Flying foxes do not.
Gotcha. Cool. Good to know. All right.
And
Do I
S
have
was
enough?
saying that flying fox is supposed to be a morph. I always,
A morph or a moth?
yeah, a morph.
Morph. Okay.
I always just get told the regular.
All right, that's good enough. Let me change the camera. You're going to see a dirty sink, utility sink, in my little fish room corner. All right.
CC's Aquatics.
Canister filter.
Good morning.
What's up, man? How you doing? Good morning. So, what is this? Eheim Echo, ECCO. I think it's got a model number on here somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I can't read. I don't know. I can't read it. I'm not seeing one. Okay, but either way, these things function by basically pushing this button, slapping this down, and then the top comes off. Don't really need to do much with this except set it to the side. I mean, sometimes it gets a little grody in there. You can clean it. Whatever, let's clean it. Over here. Water's gonna run. I'm using a little scrubby. And none of this stuff here I ever use with soap. So
Window Liquor wants to know how long it's been since that canister's been cracked.
Like a while. Probably a year and a half. So we're gonna see some funky stuff. This thing weighs like 100 pounds. And it's probably all the way these are functioned, they have like these chambers. Whoops. I don't know how you can see. Now,
Yummy.
what makes I use these things. It's like disgusting chocolate water, man. At least it wasn't. I remember once, like I had one of these, like the power went out, or I unplugged this thing, and I never plugged it back in, and I let the water sit in there for like a year and a half before I addressed it. It was nasty. Don't do that, people. Stagnant swamp water is gross. Oh, there must have been a bunch of snails in there. Look at that. A bunch of Malaysian trumpet snails just flying on the bottom. It's because they can't live in a tank because they get eaten. All right. But I mean, people run these. I guess how this works is I think it pushes the water from the top down and then filters up and then pumps it out, I believe. So people will run like a coarse sponge and then biomedia, and then like another sponge on the bottom, like a polishing sponge. I don't think I do that. I think I might run the coarse sponge, and I think it's just all but biomedia. Because I just use this basically for water movement / biological filtration, really.
Not really for
Like clean.
particle
Yeah,
removal.
exactly. Right. Because these things, like my experience, well, this does have a coarse sponge. Ugh.
Rico Stan says I only have one canister filter and I haven't cleaned it in almost a year now.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. But yeah, this sponge kind of gets a little choked up. I probably should use hot water on that. It's warm.
And Liquid Zoo said I have a FX six in the Oscar tank because they are pigs. I
Yeah.
hate cleaning it.
I was thinking I have another one of these canister filters, and I was thinking about setting it up on the bottle shark tank just because how those guys are pretty dirty fish, honestly. A little extra biological filtration, but I don't know if it's needed. So this is the coarse sponge that came with it, basically a circle. I rinsed it. And then everything else should be biomedia all the way down, right? Now, there are schools of method on this, right? Because these come in different chambers, right? There's 4 different compartments. Now, a lot of times when I do this, because you're worried about killing all the beneficial bacteria, I'll only do like 2 of the chambers at a time, right? I'll clean this chamber and maybe the 3rd chamber, and maybe the sponge in the bottom chamber, if there is one. I don't think there is. I'll double check it. Clean a sponge, it cleans like 1 or 2 chambers. That's it. But so I don't use this a whole lot, and there's other filtration in the tank. I'm going to clean the whole thing. But if it was just the main filtration, I would not. If that makes any sense. And I just shake it up and rinse it. So it's clear.
Beach Boy says if you want free fry food, don't dump the water from the canister filter. Put it in a white bucket and you can harvest cyclops and
Yeah,
other microfauna from the water.
that's probably a great idea, man. That moldy water. By the way, how awesome would that be? I mean, what's that guy's name? Never mind. I was thinking of like a song parody, but instead of like Muddy Waters, it'd be Molmy Waters. Tell me that's not a good name. Whoops. Don't lose the Leca or whatever this stuff is. These are like the Eheim bio balls or whatever the hell I call them. Let's give it a good shake. Anyway. Sorry, I didn't realize I was probably blocking the whole thing. These look like
Good morning,
Cocoa Puffs,
Eduardo.
man. Every time I see these, I want Cocoa Puffs. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa
Try
Puffs.
eating one.
I don't think it'd be very good for your teeth. They are like rock.
It seems like it'll be good roughage though.
It might be. All right, let's put the lid back on that one. Rinse these 2.
Joe McKenzie says he only cleans his canister filter once a year.
Yeah. It's kind of where I'm at. And sometimes I'll procrastinate that to 2. 2 years. Oh yeah, see, there's no foam in this one. Cool. That's what I started doing. I just took the foam pad out of this one because that really. I think this was. I used to use what is that? That filter floss stuff.
Alashon is asking Susie Q if she survived meeting the degenerate Fishimon combo.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you? Yeah, just rinse. Rinse. That's probably good. You don't need to get crazy. I think it was just the pad that
I'm
was
a
probably
true
choking.
dog gamer just said, Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs. Let's go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, Alashon says it's a bit hard on the teeth.
All right. I think we
That's
got
why
it
you
all
gotta
back
swallow
together.
them.
Do that. I could fill this back up with some water, just because it makes it
You
easier.
don't chew them, Alashon. You just swallow them.
Yeah, you suck on it. It's like chew, like tobacco chew. You just keep it in your cheek for a while. Every once in a while, you get a little, you're rolling around your mouth. That's where the flavor is.
It says
Oh,
canister is all filthy.
mine? Of course it is.
No, no, he meant. I think he meant on the whole
On the whole hole? Oh, yeah, yeah.
canisters.
Here's
You
really
know.
something we do. Let me go here. I should do this because I forgot to do this. Where are we at? Live streams. Currently in session. Customization. There we go. Okay. Now it's subscribe only. So if you're going to troll, at least subscribe to me. All right, we don't need to see that anymore.
Yeah.
Transition. Whoops, wrong camera. That camera, are we back here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Window Liquor says I run co-op pre-filters on my canisters over a year here to no maintenance.
Oh, you're talking about
Over a year here,
the
no
pre-filter
maintenance.
sponge?
Yeah,
Over there. I
I
used to
just
do
keep
that.
an eye on the flow.
Oh, wait, I forgot
Flow
to.
is good.
Yeah. Let me get the part. The top, the pump. I guess I can move this filter or this out of here too. Yeah, I used to actually have one of those pre-filter sponges on here. And I think, I don't remember why I took it off. I think it was, well, first of all, it's like the intake for this Eheim is like a weird one. And I think it didn't fit right with the sponge, I think is what I did. I don't remember. Anyway, move the camera. Now, this is the tricky part, but it's really not that tricky. Try not to bump the thing. Put the lid on. Let's turn it around. Make sure you see what I'm seeing. Okay. I do this, so that's what I do. I was right the first time. See how it goes? Why am I struggling with this? Maybe it is backwards.
It says you don't.
There we
You
go.
don't. It says you don't want. You don't. You just
Take this
don't
backwards.
water restriction to the point where colonies of bacteria die. That's it.
That's it. Yep, pretty much. All right, now we got it. Sorry, for whatever reason I couldn't get it to fit. But all right, this is the trickiest part. Let me get in here a sec. We take. Luckily, these things are labeled. Whoops. Can you see? Can you see? Yes. In. Guess where the in goes? On the inside. It says in on this too. I don't know if you can see it, but there is on the actual body of the thing. It says in. And then the in. And then the out. Goes with the out. Okay. And then the only other thing to do is to prime the pump. Now I believe. Well, hang on. Let me get the plug situated. This way. Ow. How comes everything is always just like a millimeter out of reach? Ow. There we go. Come on, come on. No, don't drop it. Damn it. All right, there we go. Oh, that was painful. Okay. So, open up valve. Open up valve. I believe you crack this. Let some air in there. It fills all the way up. You can kind of hear it. It starts bubbling up there, shooting all sorts of junk out to the tank, in case you can't see it. And then, yeah, every time you close this it forces water up into the tubes. And that's pretty much it. All the air should be out. Let's plug it back in. See what happens. We'll focus on the tank for a sec here.
McCarthy says canisters frighten me too much. Is
Yeah.
there a way to pump your tank into the floor?
Yeah, I mean, you could, if you're not careful. I
If
actually
there's
had
a
a problem.
yeah.
Problem I had was, if you can you see it? Yeah, you can see where the outflow is, right? It's basically just like a little S curve pipey thing that's hooked to some PVC tubing or whatever it is, vinyl tubing, right? Well, that little S hook curvy thing, the tubing fell off the back of it, right? But it created a back siphon, so it was just sucking water out of the tank from that little fitting that's on the back there. And I couldn't stop it until I realized what it was doing. Like I didn't know where the water was coming from. Like, where's all this water coming from? But it was just back siphoning because the hose fell off. All right, let me plug this in. So be careful. They're not too bad though. Like, I mean, this thing, I've had this thing for, let's see, at least 2009, maybe earlier than that, 2008-ish. So we're going on like 14 years. Okay, there we go. It's spitting out whatever junk, but it'll clear up. Okay, we're good for another year or so. It's too bright. Spit out a little junk. It'll clear up. Hopefully. Otherwise, it was a big mistake. Yeah, there we go. Maintenance. I turn it upside down when I turn it back on and shake all the air out. Interesting. Never tried that. But wouldn't that push, if you turn it upside down, wouldn't that push all the air to the bottom of the canister? Because you're just like hiding the air? Or you just wanted to get out of the pump? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah, that's another one. There is like a little rubber O-ring that goes around that top part that seats on the canister. Yeah, I could see if that was damaged, it would leak. I discovered that I procrastinate cleaning my Hangout back was just as much as I do my sponge filter. Why is this so difficult? Yeah, I mean, I procrastinate. Especially cleaning dirty things like sponge filters. Yeah, I agree with that. You got lights turning off here. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot to mention turn it all about. Oh yeah. Turn it upside down. Shake it all around. Do the hokey pokey.
Geek Boy says he has a pair of Fugol 306s, and
That's a
it's
canister,
been running for decades with no issues.
Yeah. I have another one too. I should dig it out of storage. I had it on my old 55. That was, it was my old DeMason and Boona tank. And I broke that down a while ago. All right, I am currently tangled up with wires. So I need to fix this. Or we're going to have a problem. We already have a problem. You just don't know about it. Okay. Let's untangle this. Yeah, I don't know. That canisters, well, that was back in the day. Like, you got a big fish tank, you got to have a canister filter. There's no other way to filter. You need 6 canister filters for a 50-gallon tank. That mentality. But in reality, if you know what you're doing, you can get away with a lot of stuff. Like, most of my tanks are just sponge filters, including big tanks, right? Or under gravel filters, same thing. Everything's air driven. like, whoops, we're not looking at that right now, but we can be. How's that jacked up? Okay.
Patty's there. Good morning,
Patty's here.
Patty.
Good morning, Patty. Thanks for tuning.
Alishon says he picked up a spotted pink flamingo crypt yesterday at the LFS. $9. Try try my part in killing them.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, this is another 75. This is my baller shark tank, and there is no other filtration other than the sponges. And I think I need to tone that one sponge down. It's going kind of nuts. But I also get a lot of problems with algae in this tank. So,
Is that ship solid or is it hollow
the pirate ship, you think?
in
That's hollow.
the goldfish tank?
It's hollow.
It's hollow.
It's hollow.
You
Actually,
think maybe those? I was wondering, is there like ways to get in that hollowness?
yeah. Here, I'll show you. There's
Because
like a hole right there.
maybe that's the loaches hide in there a lot.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they do. Like that's one way. There's two. I think there's two holes there. Yeah, there's like a top and bottom one. Like it's whatever meant to be like the hole was breached down here. Wait, where's my finger? There it is. And then there's a hole back here in the middle of the ship. I believe there's. Last time I looked in there, I saw a Anubias growing in there. I guess it's not in there anymore. But anyway, there's a hole. And then on the back side, there's another hole too. You can kind of see it through the ship. So there's ways in. Every once in a while, I look in there and I see a goldfish looking at me. I'm like, what are you doing in there, man? How'd you get in that? They kind of dig it.
Yeah.
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 Meh. You know. Meh.
Meh.
That's it. Man.
Alishon S says that tank needs a crayfish.
Yes, you keep saying I need crayfish. What's up with that? I think S likes some crayfish. I had it when I was a kid. I caught some crayfish out of the creek, and
Yeah.
I kept one in a. It's basically just like a tub.
What's the difference between a crayfish and a crawdad?
I don't think much. Name, maybe slight
I don't know.
differences.
I was just asking. This ain't
I
a
don't know.
joke. I was just asking.
I honestly don't know. I think they're very similar. Just maybe whatever you call them, crawdads, crayfish.
Maybe they're the same thing. I don't know.
It might be. Crawdad. That's the only difference is how you say it. I don't know.
Alishon says
Anybody
the S. We don't want the PA crayfish police to come after Jason
Oh yeah, jeez.
just yet.
I don't know if they're. Yeah, I think they're not like. I think that's like one of those things that's frowned upon, right? Especially in this area. Is crayfish. I could be wrong about this. I always felt like they were regulated, invasive, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either, dude. Maybe somebody in the chat will. Crawdaddies.
Anybody in the chat knows if it's all right to own crayfish in PA? Alishon, is it?
Let's say crayfish, Pennsylvania. Penn State University. I don't know. I mean, I know there's crayfish here, but I don't know if you're allowed to catching crayfish. There are 13 different species of crayfish believed to inhabit Pennsylvania waters. Some have very distinct population densities. Huh. Purchase availability can be an issue. Many bait shops do not carry them on a regular basis. Going out and flipping over rocks to catch one in your local stream can be a laborious chore. Well, there we go. Apparently, there's no issue with them. Storing crayfish. They're basically using them as like bait here. They say get a trap and trap your own grayfish. Do we ever get an answer on the crawdaddy thing? Oh, I see. It's just like some folks say beta, right?
Who said that?
Fishy on?
Oh, all right.
Crawdaddies. Always crawfish for food and crayfish for pets. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. One you eat, one you don't. So crawdads are food. Crayfish are pets. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Patrick Hardy says I can keep a crawfish, aka crayfish, as a pet. My family will say, "Ooh, keeping it for a crawfish boil."
Crawfish boil, yeah. Those are big.
Mm.
Crawdads. Wouldn't it be a crawdad? Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Having an allergies problem right now. Hang on a second, I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, he's no longer here, so I can sing for you guys or something like that. What do you guys want to hear me sing? How about I sing "Here Comes the Rain Again, Falling on My Head Like a Memory, Falling on My Head Like a New Emotion, pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum." Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got, people. I can sing the Jigglypuff song for you guys. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Where is Jason? I'm running out of stuff to sing.
Sorry, dude. I was like having a massive like sneezing fit, and I'm like
Oh yeah.
trying not to die here. Whew. Yeah. Hang on, I'm gonna mute myself again.
Jenna P says, our
All right,
LFS
sorry.
sells crayfish and
Oh.
lobsters, but they don't seem very popular.
Yeah, they're interesting, but I don't know. I see them being kind of cool. Like, what's it? Freshwater lobsters. I mean, what is the difference between a freshwater lobster and a crayfish? They're pretty much just a marketing thing, isn't it? They are crayfish. They're not lobsters, unless you're keeping an actual lobster.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I seen a video of a dude that actually bought a lobster from a grocery store
Yeah.
and kept it as a pet. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, man. But those are cold water fish, man. You definitely need to keep that. Oh, I heard it, Eduardo. I just couldn't. Nothing worse than sneezing uncontrollably while a fishing man's singing to you. It was torture.
He just enjoys the fact that I keep you guys entertained while he is away.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Let me, there was something else I wanted to do. We haven't addressed in a long, long time. Let me set up the camera. But you can keep talking about whatever you were talking about.
Uh,
Unless you don't know what you were talking
yeah,
about.
the guy that kept the
Oh yeah.
lobster as a pet.
I always wanted
I
to do
wonder if
that.
I wonder if he kept it for how long, or if he eventually ate it. You know, just saying.
That's a good
Why
question.
let a good why let a good lobster go to waste? You know.
That's right. It's like if you had a pet turkey every once in a while, you're just looking at it like it's dinner, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
buddy.
mean, you melt some butter, that lobster starts to look pretty good.
Exactly. Every time you're cooking and he's melting butter, that lobster gets nervous. Like, oh no. Oh God, I gotta blow my nose again.
Oh yeah, yeah. His dog is probably barking up a storm right now if he's
Oh
sneezing.
yeah, she chased the cats upstairs. That's the last I heard. Everything went running up the steps. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we transition back to this? I should turn these lights off now.
Patty says the lobster has a name, Fishy Man, and it's not dinner.
It's MOUSE. This tank. Remember this tank? This is my spotted blue eye Gertrude tank
Yeah.
that I had the blackbeard algae problem with. That I was doing
Are you,
all the water
are you gonna
testing
show
on.
the mummy?
I threw him out. The one yesterday you're talking about the mummy?
Yeah.
I threw him out.
I thought you was gonna show
No, I
everybody
wanted
your
to show
mom.
you guys. No, I have like, so people know what we're talking about. All right, I have in my fish room. I got tired of being blinded by these lights right under here, so I just put a piece of black cloth, and it's basically a magnet that holds this, and I put these little clips on it that the magnet sticks to, so I can fold it up, right, and it sticks. And then I can do the maintenance on the tank, and then when I'm sitting here looking at the tanks, I don't have to look at the light. I put this down. Oops. Take these down, whatever, right? At some point, I was doing maintenance on these tanks, and this tank has Celebes rainbows in here. There were 7 of them in here. I forgot to close the lid on the tank. Well, at some point I noticed I only had 6 Celebes rainbows in here. I'm like, I don't know what happened. He must have died. Yesterday, when I was doing fish tank maintenance, I decided, you know what? I cleaned all these tanks, time to put this down. I took this down, and there was Mr. Fishy right here in this crack, all dried up, mummified. Apparently he leapt out of the tank and made it to this little nook. That's where he met his demise. Poor little fishy.
Poor little fish.
But I found it yesterday morning, right before Vinay, Color Guppies, and Fishymon showed up. And I forgot about it. And then when we got back after the swap, I'm like, oh yeah, check this out. Like, what the heck? Anyway, that was a side note. This tank, we were tracking, I don't know if you remember this from like eons and eons and eons ago, but we were tracking phosphates and nitrates in this tank to see if it correlated with the algae.
The algae.
The algae.
The infamous algae.
The infamous blackbird algae. All right, let me see if I can find this little. I actually had a Excel spreadsheet. Blackbeard algae tank parameters. Good. Sorry.
Window Liquor Fry says he remembers his buddy's mom cooking one, which I think he's talking about a lobster. Didn't put the lid on quick. It jumped out across the floor, down the
God.
stairs, a dog chasing it, and my buddy's dad screaming, "That's my dinner!" Funny. That's the end of the story. You can continue now.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thanks. Poor little guy. You didn't hear his cries for help. No, I wish I would have, because I really didn't want that guy to die. And that always stinks. And there was a murder yesterday too. Remember that? Straight up murder. Fry got murdered yesterday.
You mean
Suicide?
when you dropped that?
I think it was
When
more
you
like
dropped the baby
Fry.
Not Luminatus,
The Gertrude.
Gertrude
Yes. That's what I'm talking
to
about.
his death.
He did leap to his death. Very sad and unfortunate thing.
Yeah.
I was
And then he still
netting.
wanted to put it in my bag too.
Trying to give him the dead fish. He was like, no. All right.
He
I was
like,
getting some fry out
just give it,
to give
just
him.
give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. He'll come back to life.
Poor guy, man. I was netting him out, and I had the specimen container. I netted him. I was turning the net upside down to get him into the specimen container, and for some reason he leapt sideways instead of down. And when he leapt sideways, he leapt out of the specimen container and hit the floor. Right? Color guppies picked him up, put him in the water. He was already dead. Like, he must have died on impact.
Yeah.
Sad. We thought he would come back. Like, he was only out of the water for like half a second, maybe 5 seconds. But I think the impact is what killed him. Poor little dude.
Patty says it's almost like degenerate gets pleasure out of finding dead, dried up fish
Yeah.
that he forgot about.
First of all, I don't
No,
forget
Patty.
about them. I didn't find them.
And he doesn't get pleasure out of it, Patty. He
That's right.
grieved, okay?
Tears.
He grieved.
Grieved.
You should have seen the poor guy yesterday. His eyes were all bloodshot red. It looks like he
Tears
had been
welling up.
crying all morning.
That might have been the allergies. Oh no, it was definitely that was upset. Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yes. All right. Do you see this? No, we need to back up a hair. Tilt down a little. There we go. Let's get some water. We're gonna test this again because apparently the last time we tested this was in January. January 30th. So all
What
February,
color is
all
the
March.
paint that we're watching dry today?
I don't know. I can't remember.
What color does it have to turn?
I don't remember. I think orange is one of them, and green maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long. It's been 3 months, 2 months. Oh, what is it? January. So figure February, all of March, all of April. It's 3 months and half of May. So 3.5 months.
Patty's obsessed now.
With what? This dead fish?
Yeah, she says he probably has some sick mental Rolodex of all these dead fish.
Dad, you remember the Endler that was on top of my Endler tank? I don't know if you remember this. This is a while ago. I first got these Endlers, and I had them in the 29-gallon tank, the one that the Celebes are in, on the end over there. The one that one just jumped out of. Anyway, I got the Endlers. I had a lid on the tank. I did some maintenance the one day, and I guess one of the Endlers jumped out of the tank, but he landed on the lid. And when I found him, he was all dried up. So I decided to leave him on the lid as a warning to all the other Endlers that you shouldn't jump out. So he stayed on the lid of that tank for like a year. Until he was no, you can tell he was an, you could tell he was an Endler because you could see all his colors, but at some point, like, his colors just turned gray, and that's when I got rid of him. I was like, all right, you've served your purpose. But he was essentially the head on a pike for all the other Endlers. It was like a warning.
William Wallace.
That's it.
William Wallace.
Here's your
When
warning.
they put his head on the bridge.
That's it. And yes, I did get some sort of sick pleasure out of that. I thought that was funny. But I didn't kill the fish, so he killed himself.
Yes, he didn't kill it, Patty.
Yeah, Patty.
It's not like he killed it.
Yeah,
He committed suicide.
Yeah, Patty. All right. Phosphate test. Now these work. I know I've talked about this before, but basically you fill a vial of water from the tank, empty, stick it in here, and these things calibrate themselves.
Xanadu, good morning.
So you push the button.
Skipper. Hello, Skipper.
Good morning, Skipper. All right, now this is calibrated, right? So now you're supposed to add the reagents solution. You need the nitrate or the phosphate. Okay. And I will use, that's why I have 3 vials here. One that I'm using as the calibration one, and the 2 that I'm going to use for the test. Take the reagent packet, cut it open.
I don't know if we said good morning to Jeremy.
Good morning, Jeremy.
Jeremy is here.
Man? What's going on, dude?
He says, poor Endless dealing with gang violence from degenerate.
I did nothing. I just left his dead body there as a warning.
as a warning to others who may think that the grass is greener on the
Exactly.
other side of the wall.
That's right. Exactly. Okay.
And
So put a lid on
others
this.
who may think of making that leap.
Yeah, that's the leap of faith you don't want. So shake up. The thing is calibrated. So it starts. This one turns blue, I believe. Yeah, it's starting to turn blue. So solution is dissolved. Stick it in here. Push a button, and it's a 3-minute timer. And then at 3 minutes, it's going to send a light, and somehow it's going to be able to know what it's going to correlate a number, and it's going to read
Skipper
it
wants
for
to
me.
know if this is a rerun.
No, we've done this before though. I'm going to set a timer for 3 minutes so I don't forget. Okay. And then we'll calibrate this one. This is the nitrate one.
Patty says, I didn't realize you had to add reagents to these checkers. Well,
Yes.
that sucks.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, you got to use reagents pretty much on all your tests, right? To drop the liquid ones. Except it's already in liquid form, right? You just got to put drops. It's a little different. You need it's powder.
John Mackenzie, he probably has a secret trophy room of all his kills.
Yup.
He's not a killer, people. These fish have all committed suicide.
Yep. That's right. Ooh, let's try not to. Okay.
Patty says, Jazrin has had a lot of practice shaking small items.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your
Shake
booty.
your booty.
This one turns orange. Okay. Now we'll push this button. You hold it for whatever it counts as count. This one's a 7-minute timer. Let me test the timer.
7 minutes, starting now.
All right. In 1 minute, we'll be done with the one test. In 6 minutes, we'll be done with the other one. So 50 seconds. Put this away. And then I will
Ray
show.
Aquatics, hello, how are you?
Good morning. Thanks for coming, dude. All right, what is today? Today is May 15, right? What I just did.
Yeah, the day after the great event of
Great
May,
event. I think.
my birthday.
What is
For
happening
all
right
you
now?
who didn't know, yesterday was my birthday. So you guys can continue to celebrate the day Fishyman was born
Oh man, I want to
on
roast you so bad
today.
right now. Look, we were in the car
What?
yesterday. I'm calling you out right now. We were in a car
What?
yesterday, and Fishy Mon got a phone call from his in-laws. You know where I'm going with this. All right, that says 1.36. Hang on, let me write this down real quick. 1.36. Okay. Anyway, he had to do everything in his power. Alexa, stop. To like suppress his island accent. he started to do the yaman, and then he caught himself because he didn't want us to hear it.
Hello? Can you hear
Hello?
me?
I hear you now. It was funny. He didn't want us to hear his accent. So how old is Fishymon now physically? I don't know, like 60, 65. I don't think you can hear me.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you
And
now,
for the
bud?
record, I'm 58, not
Okay.
60.
65. Happy
All
belated
right,
birthday.
just get it right.
Yep.
And not only that, and the only two people that have so far from the fish fam given me any presents was S and Keith from KJE Aquatics.
I see how it is.
Oh yeah, well, Degenerate did give me some, minute presents as well.
What were the minute presents?
Uh, well, you did buy lunch for me yesterday, and
Oh
you
yeah.
also gave me them little gachude
Oh yeah. Yeah. But the lunch was your present, man.
and a beer. He bought me a
I bought
beer.
you beer, yeah. And then tried to solder his thing. That failed. That failed miserably.
That was a fail.
That was a big fail. But it's honestly, I couldn't do it the way that
Yes,
switch was.
but people, the whole month of May is really my birthday, so feel free, feel free to bestow gifts upon me
Oops,
for the rest of May.
that's funny.
Feel free, people.
Bunny Viper, what's up? I'm saving my present. I'm gonna slam over my knee and spank that ass till it bleeds.
What's that? Somebody's gonna spank me?
that's, that's what Patty said. Good morning, Danikin. Yes, and
Joke's
that's
on you,
Kenny.
Patty. I'm into that.
Nice. Bunny Viper, what's up? Solder his thing? What kind of sick bastards are you? Yeah. He had a light. It's kind of like my light on my bowl, right? And I don't know why they design these lights like this, right? When they're powered, when they first get powered, they're in an off state, and you actually have to physically push the on button for them to turn on every single time. So if you put it on a timer, it's never going to turn on because you have to physically push the button to turn it on. Well, in my light, I was able to jump the on switch, right? So I opened it up, busted open the stupid little thing, and soldered a jumper over the on button. And it worked for me. But Fishymons, wow, I guess he just dropped down and came back. Is that what happened? Yeah, hang
Let
on.
me
Yeah,
am I there? Right.
yeah, you're
Come
here.
on, take my face off.
Well, nobody can see you. They're not looking at you. There we go.
All right.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, what the hell was I saying? I don't know what was I talking about. Totally just made me
I
lose
don't know.
my train of thought, man. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I was telling a story too. I was in the middle of a story. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh my god. Anyway, guys, if anybody wants to remind me, feel free. I'll pick it up. But I don't remember what I was saying. What was I talking about? Oh my god, it's gonna drive me nuts. Total blanked. Totally blanked. Yeah.
Patty says, I know you're into that, fishy man, since we spoke privately about it, and you gave me every detail of every fetish you have.
Damn. Now we got 19 seconds, 18 seconds on this thing.
Patty, you didn't have to let the whole world know.
I honestly don't remember what I was talking about.
Deep Boy says you were talking about pumping Fishyman's thing.
Oh, soldering. That's right. The light.
Jumping
Damn.
Fishyman's.
32.2 is the nitrate. Okay. Let me stop that. Okay. So yeah, I was able to jump the light switch so that whenever, like if it's on a timer, whenever it gets power, the light comes on. However, Fishymon's light wasn't like that. His was like anytime you push the button, it would it was on a weird MOSFET. No, it was a Zener diode, whatever, some weird circuitry that basically it needed to charge up and then, so jumping it didn't work. That's what I'm trying to say. Long story short,
Color Guppies
it's been a long time.
wants to know if I'm gonna get that T-shirt made up that we were talking about.
Alex is all alone till Wednesday, so maybe you and him can get together. Good morning, Alex. Thanks for coming. Anyway, so that's where we're at with this. So let's take a look.
Good morning, Alex. How are you?
Let's take a look at my super awesome chart here. So apparently the nitrates or the phosphates are climbing back up. They're not as high as they were up here, because they were off the charts, right? The meter I have only goes to 2.5 parts per million. And this is where I had all the heavy blackberry algae, right? At some point I brought it down to this. This is pretty low. And I think it was at this point when all the blackbird algae started dying off. I also added more plants around here. And I think I added that rainbow goby in there too, which really kind of... I don't think he eats it, the blackbeard algae, but I do think he pulls it off the rocks. So there's that. Now we're climbing up again here, man. So I've been
Maybe
slack.
he like it's maybe it's like we were talking about. Maybe he's eating the infusoria and stuff that's growing
In the
in
rocks.
and around the black-beard algae. And to get at it, he just pulls it right off, chews it up, and then spits the algae back out.
Right, right. Alex says, what phosphate meter do I use? I don't know if you can see it right there. They're these little hand-on drop checkers. I believe it's green one is the phosphate. Yes. And they're the ones that are good for, these are the ones that are like the low range, or I think high range, or whatever, the high range ones. So they're good for salt and freshwater. Because I think most of the low range ones are just good for salt. I remember looking at this or researching this a little bit. Because I wanted to try and get one that you could use for both, or at least just freshwater, because that's what most of my tanks are. So yeah. Calculate the Z value. I have no idea what you're even talking about. But sure. Is the Z where the crossover? No. No. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see.
I don't know if we said hello to Joe Stan. Joe Stan's here, and I seen somebody say hello to Kenny.
Yeah, he's in. I saw his "What up, fish people." What up, Kenny? All right, we can watch this later. That's that. And this mop that I have not checked in like a long time. It's probably filled with eggs. I should probably do something about that.
Rico Stan sent you a message.
Whoa. So that's that. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Maybe do some more water changes. Keep that in check. Do the phosphate pads and products work? I think they do. I actually have one of those phosphate removing pads, but I've never used it. Yeah, I don't remember where I got mine. It might have been there. I have it. Here, let me, whoops. Let me dig it out.
You know when people ask why does my plant leaves have holes in it, and other people say it's a nutrient deficiency.
Yeah.
Is it one of those nutrients that they refer to as phosphate
Yes.
or no?
No. Wait. Hang on. there are 3 major macronutrients, right? Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Those are the 3 big ones, right? NPK. So yes, phosphate is one of them, or phosphorus.
Right. So technically, if you just fill your tank, because obviously you have an excess of phosphate,
Right.
if you just fill your tank of plants, it should outcompete the algae.
Yes. Yeah, right. Yeah, you think, right? Hang on. This is that phosphate removing pad that I've never used. I don't know if they work on it. And I bought this and then realized,
This
like,
tank
well, I don't
has
really have a good way to use this either because all I have is sponge filters in most of my tanks. So I actually have to set up a filter
well,
to use that.
wait a minute. That's the sump tank.
Well, this is. I
Can you
guess I
put
could.
that pad in the sump?
I could. I could. Good call, man. I didn't think about that. I'm like not awake.
You know, I'm not just a pretty face.
Yeah, you're right. You're just not. All right. Oh, we're still too high. Come down.
Oh, Bunny Viper's here.
Bunny.
Good morning, Bunny.
Bunny, I don't know if you heard this, but we did extend the Pack a Bowl challenge to that Saturday instead of like middle of the week. Instead of May 31st, which I believe is a Tuesday or a Wednesday. It's one of those days. We're moving the end of the contest to that following Saturday, which is June 4th. So you got an extra 4 days. Okay? Get on it. Pack that bowl. Okay. So, phosphate removing pads.
Yeah, the 31st will actually be a Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay.
So you will have an extra 1, 2, 3, 4 days.
Yep. And then it'll be an even 5 weeks then for the whole contest. Here's the pad. I guess I got to trim it.
Joe Stan, shame on you saying such a thing.
What did he say?
Fishy man, I don't think anyone calls you a pretty face.
Lies.
Lies. Bite your tongue, Joe Stan.
All right. Can we move this? We can't move this.
Patty calls me a pretty face all the time.
Yup. As she slaps it. Okay.
Patty says, so who's doing pack a bowl in here?
Pack a bowl. Well, we know Fishymon and I are.
Patrick is.
Oops.
Patrick Hardy is.
Oh yeah. Patrick is. I believe S
Brooklyn
is.
Bell is.
Brooklyn and Stephen P.
Stephen P will be doing one. Who else? Who else is doing one?
We have S.
Bunny Viper is. S is
We've already
doing
had
one.
some entries. We had Dream Fish Keeping do his.
Yeah, Dream Fish Keeping has already entered one.
Bigfoot Fish Tanks. Dennis.
Dennis has entered one.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just cutting things down to size. Or what I think is the close approximation of the size.
Just that wants to know is Patty my mom?
Keep that up. She'll treat you like she is. All right, I'm just going to stuff this, or try to stuff this in here. Every time I work on this, I get so nervous because I literally sliced my finger almost off on this glass once. Where is it? I have a huge scar right there on my thumb from sticking my hand right in there and shaving right off. Shrink. Don't
Greg
do that.
Spanted Tank says my bowl is packed.
Nice.
Full.
That's the good stuff. The good. I know you. All right, so that's
And
there.
Patty says if I do a Debbie Holding, it's just for fun. Obviously, I'm not going to win. LOL. Well, Patty, that's what the whole premise of this contest is just to have fun. You know,
I
if
know.
you're having fun makes a bowl look phenomenal, well, you'll win, but it is just to have fun.
Yeah, that is true. Okay. Now, I believe I have this phosphate removing pad in such a way that the water has to pass through it. I'm sure that there's some getting around it, but gravity is going to take care of this. Because in order for it to get pumped up, it's got to get through this filter. So we'll see how it works. So I guess next week we definitely have to test to see where we're at, right? And maybe I should not do a water change, right? We'll see if this does anything. I'm sure it will. But we'll keep it. You guys remember when I did this? The pothos? Stuff is actually growing pretty well. Starting to root.
Oh my god.
What?
Patty told Rico Stan that Lord knows you packed your hole. So so this pack of bowl would be nothing for you.
Jeez. Knock that light off. We'll fix that in a minute. You know what? I've been meaning to do this. I'm just cut this. This doesn't work.
Patty wants to know if there'll be a half-ass category.
Maybe. The thanks for trying.
Yeah, the pity point.
Thanks for trying. The participation trophies. All right. Let's put this back. It's set at 81, but it's never 81. Ow. Dude, that hurts. Oh my god. Wow. Sometimes, man. All right, let's see how that works out. If it works out at all. See if we see the baddest. Oh, I see 3 of them or 2 of them. Down there in this corner. All right. Phosphate removing pads installed. You got bowls.
Courtesy, and by the way, people, I came up with that idea. If it wasn't for me, he would be like floating it in the aquarium or something.
You never know. You got a puff puff pass, 3G.
Anyway, yeah,
Or you're bogarting it.
and as a little side note to the pack a bowl contest, for those of you that didn't hear it when we started the stream, we talked about it. Uh, we're thinking of doing a like 3 months later on down the road. What does your bowl look like?
Yeah.
So if you have the room and you have the space, don't break down your bowl after the contest. Keep it going, and we want to see the bowl 3 months on down the road. What it looks like. Is it full of algae? Is it thriving? Is the plants growing? Are the shrimp surviving?
How full is your bowl?
How full is your bowl?
Can I focus better? No, wait. There we go. There we go. Now we're in focus. I believe I can zoom too, can I? Woo! Too much. Okay. I'll just leave that alone. I'm not awake yet, so close counts. Impacted bowels. No, 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 no. None of that. That's too much.
Yeah, and maybe next year we'll have a pack your hole contest for people like Patty.
A bowl will be full of candy by then. Anyway, we're going to show the video again that way because we're almost at the end here. So here we go. This is the packable contest. Mm-hmm.
Dee Dee's in the house. Hello, Dee
Dee-Dee.
Dee.
So yeah, a glass bowl or jar or cylinder, like object, got to be aquatic. And you have to make sure that the livestock's needs are met. That means if it's like a betta, it better be heated and filtered.
Yeah, if it's a betta, it has to be heated.
Well,
It
I
has
don't
to
know
be
about
filtered.
You could probably get away without a filter for a betta, but you know what I'm saying. Like if it's anything.
Yeah.
Now this says you can send photos or videos. I don't care. Videos are just fine. I can parse out what's happening. This says May 31st. We've extended it to June 4th, to that weekend. I guess I could edit that
Yes.
in there. So, yeah.
And then there will be a 3 month later on down the road. What does your bowl look like now?
And Shanna's here. Good morning, Shanna.
Shanna, how are you?
What was the plant in the tank I'm just showing? This tank? Is this what you're talking about, Benny? That would be a, did we figure that out? Green temple plant? Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, wait. Let's see if I can remember this. Hygrophila coriambosa. Is that right? Oh my God, if that is right, I will amaze myself.
Do you have that Google thing on your phone where you take a picture of something and it tells you what it is?
Oh no, I don't. I think I just went off. I think Ez told me that last time we asked what this plant was, and he said Hygrophila coriambosa. I think is what it was. Man,
By the way,
that would work, Patty.
Jason,
Snails work.
where did you get that beautiful plant from?
This beautiful plant was provided by Fishymon64. You should check out his channel. He's got some cool stuff over there.
And I originally got it from Swampy Acres.
And you see the Java fern there that's like looking like crap on the side and the back? That's what Java fern does in my tanks, man. It just like stays like that forever. And then eventually just dwindles away. And that's the stuff you gave me.
Yeah.
Classic tic-tac-toe. I was watching the replay. I got to that point before I had to stop to watch to do the stream. So I saw up until that. I believe when I looked at it, there was a whole bunch of questions asked and there was nothing on the board. So sounds about right for tic-tac-toe. That's funny. My phone would say it's a pecan tree. Pecan. I don't know how you say that. Pecan. Uh-oh. Let me check my messenger. Where the heck is my phone? All right, 3G, I'll look. But I gotta find my phone. What do I do with it? Oh, it's over here. Do. All right. Uh-oh. Ooh, look at that.
What? You were right?
3G sent me some photos of a bowl.
He's packing a bowl?
That's what it looks like.
Damn.
Oh, he's got two.
Competition's gonna be
You want me to show that? My phone says it's Hygrophila coriambosa. Isn't that what I just said? That S said it was? Oh my God, I was right. I impressed myself that I remembered that. That would be great. I don't know. I could show that, I guess. Should I show that? 3D? I don't want to spoil it. But it also says you're not done. Let me see if I can find Facebook.
Patrick Harry says that plant kind of looks like Mary Jane to me.
Maybe. All right.
What is the world coming to?
Messenger. There it is.
Aqua Mary Jane.
3G. Let me just open up this picture. There we go. All right. We're going to give a sneak peek. 3D's bowl. I like that one, man. The little one's cool. Well, I like them both, but.
Bunny Viper says, Jason, I don't use heaters in my tank. Do I have to add one to my bowl? My fish do well at my...
No, I wouldn't say. I mean, if they're doing fine, if you have like a heated fish room or something like that, or you're just running fish that are in an area that never really gets all that cold, yeah, that's fine. As long as the fish are okay, that's all I care about. We don't want any like fish torture happening. We want them to be nice, happy little dudes.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go, Bunny.
We want to be able to do a disclaimer. No fish, shrimp, or snails were harmed in the making of this bowl.
Can if I want, but they're not done yet. Yep. I'll just give it a little sneak peek, man. We're not gonna go crazy about this because obviously he's got more work to do. But there we go. That's what 3G is working on. He's letting you know. Like I see the potential now. I like it. I like it.
Mm.
I
Oh
like
shit!
this
I
too.
didn't see it. Sorry, I
Too
didn't
late.
see it. You're
Guess
gonna
you
have to text me that picture, man. I want to see what I'm up. Oh well, I'm not up against anything anyhow.
Yeah, you're
I'm
just up
just up
against me.
against you,
Give
which
your
is
Java
like,
fern some flow, dude. Is that what you think it is?
all right.
Oh,
I
Didi.
like that.
Didi's already on
I
this.
like that.
I like to. How comes I can't pick that comment? I want to tell Patty to shut up. There you go. Shut up, Patty.
What's that?
I don't know. Bunny told Patty to shut up. I want to corner the market on fish torture. That's right. One is the size of a softball. Really? Is that small, that little one? Wow. That's cool. I like that. Thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
The little one was a little pook. I don't know what that even means. Yeah, no, looking good. So yeah, what do we got? A little over 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks, people. Escape those bowls. Get them in while you can. We've already gotten 2 entries. Completed entries. What if my fish are suicidal like yours? Well, try to get a picture before they do that.
Yes,
Or
and
after.
Cookie Bell is right. We just we don't want the shrimp, snails, or fish to be in an
Right.
environment that they are unhappy in
Exactly.
or unhealthy.
Patty. That's funny. Patty's like, I should pin the shut up comment. I don't even know where it went. Whatever. Oh, do you know what I found the other day that I didn't even know I had anymore? Let's see if I can find it again.
What did you find that you didn't know you had anymore?
I'll show you in a sec. If I can still find it.
Can you still find it?
Maybe not. Oh, yeah.
Well, then
Oh, yeah.
that makes no sense even talking about it then.
I found it. Hang on a sec. I got to do this right, you know?
Cranking. Hello.
I'm not going to set it up crazy, but guess who's here?
Ah, Patty's here.
Patty's here.
Patty's here. That's a oldie. A
That's an
oldie but a
old
goldie.
school. Old school. Dug that out of nowhere. Just when Patty thought it was destroyed. I also found
Patty's
some other weird
here.
stuff I was working on. I don't remember doing.
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice.
I was doing. I should use this. This was a good one for Saturday morning cartoons. I just think it's stupid, but whatever.
Meanwhile, at the Hall
Yes,
of
Patty.
Justice.
Yes, people. Patty actually has a face.
Oh god, the stupid stuff I get up
She's
to.
not a robot. A robot generated by a computer.
No,
She she is a live being, a beautiful woman.
Oh my god, I did this too. I don't think I can show this though, because technically this isn't my content.
Hi, I'm Murph.
Chattanooga Ed did that Hi, I'm Murphy thing with the where he, I couldn't resist. I had to had to had to make a meme out of it, but I can't show it because it's not mine.
Yeah, it's not yours,
But it's funny.
so don't show it.
I'm sure you could see it on Chattanooga Ed's channel. The hi, this is Murphy. I'm Murphy with Aquatic Life, or what the heck he's saying. So funny. I have the Wonder Twins start saved in my StreamYard. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got to do some of that too. There was another one I had. Oh, I just did that this morning. Because it's due. We're due for this. Hang on.
Joe Stan's looking for what? He needs a long-lasting air pump that runs about 20 drops. We'll need two different what?
It's a good tune, Patrick.
What?
That song he's talking about, the Iggy Pop song, The Passenger. Although I believe is it Susie and the Banshee that did that originally? I don't remember. Might actually be another song. Cali King 916. What's going on? Hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. Me too. Thanks for coming. All right, so during the Saturday morning cartoons, I think this has been a needed thing that we streamlined it. Wow. That's it. Anything else? Oops. You don't want to see all that. Whoops. All my videos.
What are you doing?
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm burning out the
You know
last
it's
5 minutes.
10:59.
I know. It's like it's time. It's time. Thanks, Bunny. Yeah. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. You can hit the like button too if you thought it was worth it. And what else? That's about it, right? I don't know. I believe our
And
aquatic universe is next. Going.
and if you haven't done it, you can subscribe to Fishymon64 for his birthday. That could be your birthday present to Fishymon64.
Yeah, that's true. I believe Nightbot spit out your link at one point, right? Should have.
I think I seen it. Yeah.
Trying to look for it so I can highlight it.
Yeah. Joe Stan wants to know for about $150 can you get a air pump that'll run about 20 drops.
Yeah, for
Fishroom.
150, easily. Well, I don't know about 150.
Your
Maybe.
best bet is to go with I think was it a linear piston pump?
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. But I think there might be 200-ish. I don't remember. I got.
Yeah, but doesn't Amazon have links for? Doesn't Amazon have linear piston pumps that are cheaper?
Probably. I'm just saying, like, I think the one I can point out the one I have here. Let me, but I just want to check, see what Aquarium Co-op is selling theirs for. $230, but they're sold out. But that's the size I have. Is that one? And first of all, it was quieter. I'll show it to you. Can you see it? Yeah. It's quieter than any of the diaphragm pumps I had running at the time. So as soon as I plugged this thing in, I'm like, is this even working? Because I couldn't even hear it. And just that one. Whoa, don't step on that. Okay, so I have it plumbed there. It goes down, and then it splits, right? One of the splits goes through the wall and around the back there, and it has air on this whole half of the room, right? All these
Yeah,
tanks.
just Stan, this will definitely be your best bet.
There's 3 airdrops on that tank. There are 2 airdrops on this tank. There are 2 airdrops on every single one of these tanks. Every single one of these tanks. Every single one of those tanks. And every single one of these tanks. So that's 10.
Alashon says it's Gemco.
Right here's
Is the
26,
name
27, 28, 29, 30, 31 airdrops on that side. Right? Oh, sorry, more. The jars have an airdrop. So there's 1 in each there. So that's 2. What is it? It's 30 something. And then the other half splits off, goes through the ceiling, down through this wall. Behind this tank, it pops out. And there are 4 airdrops on that tank. Not including the airdrop for the blackworm tank and the brine shrimp. Those are both powered by the same thing. And all the airdrops on this. This does not have an airdrop.
Patrick?
That
Patrick
has
Arnie's
1,
taking off. See
and
you
3.
later, Patrick.
So what do we say? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, sorry, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 airdrops off that one pump.
Off that one pump.
Off that one pump. And it does, I mean,
Off that one pump.
off that one pump. Feel like I said that. And I don't see, I mean, I'm sure if I kept adding stuff, I'm going to notice a drop in pressures, but so far I haven't seen any change. So it's doing good. Even the gallon jugs have airdrops. Yep. I was wrong. Some of them don't have 2. A couple on the top only have 1. So if I ever have entry for Packable, how can I send it to you guys? That's a good question, Patrick. Oops, there's the wrong button.
That's Vinowski.
Whoops. You're right. Where did I lose? Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought it was Patrick that said it. Okay.
No, it's Vinowski
I was confused.
asking.
Vainoski is asking. Okay. Here. I will put the... It's in the contest, in the video for the contest is there too, but it's also my channel email. Is depths unknown fishkeeping at gmail.com. Bam. So email me videos, pictures, recipes. I don't know, whatever you want to email me. And it should work. All right, I pinned the link. Yeah. But on that note, dude.
Yeah, people.
You got it? Sam? What you got?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, me. I thought you was talking to somebody in the stream, in the chat.
No, I was getting ready to
Yeah.
wrap it up and it's like a
Okay,
gypsy
yeah, people.
1 pump kind of guy. It's better than a 2 pump kind of guy.
Don't
Yeah.
forget,
Yep. Pack your bowl. Send me pictures.
pack a bowl.
We have till the 4th of June, which is 2 weeks from today, essentially. Yeah. I appreciate everyone
Yeah,
coming,
people.
hanging out. If you
Pack
haven't
a
already,
bowl.
hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, I hope I earned that. And for everyone watching the replay, I appreciate you all. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Other than that, I'm going to wrap it up here. I believe, was it Our Aquatic Universe? Use formerly Mike's turn 2. He should be going. At least he usually does. Let's see what Fish Fam's got going on here. It says there's 2 people live. One of them's Catfish Terry. So I believe Our Aquatic Universe usually goes. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for coming. I appreciate everyone. Oh, it's 3 weeks for... Okay, so you got 3 more weeks. Cool. Even better.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Yeah,
A
it's a
lot can
total
happen in 3
of
weeks.
5 weeks. Yeah, you're right. So total, yeah, 3 weeks. So you got 3 weeks. Perfect. Get on it, people. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you all in the next one. I appreciate it. Peace.
It's Sunday. Jackass.